You also have hair.
Yeah, we also have hair. Sorry, I forgot. We have hair, we have carvings, we have Kenyan t-shirts, we have sandals, we have shiodors, we have meiko, we have nyongos, and we have dhagiris. So we literally have almost everything.
Mambo vipi, ladies and gentlemen? Today nakwambia we are coming here to Lukinya Fashion, Lukinya Fashion, which is on the 21080 Avenue, Southeast, Kent, Washington. Na hiyo ndio code yake 98031. So ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special show. We'll be featuring Lukinya Fashions. And it's a very big place for buying any of the Kenyan curio stuff that you know. Yeah, it's like a Kenyan dogo, you know. Anything that you want, anything Kenyan, Maze, this is the shop, this is the place for you to be. And ladies and gentlemen, as usual, make sure you subscribe to Mkenya Marekani, because this is the platform where we bring you everything here in the US. Nakwambia usicheze mbali, kumbuka kusubscribe na kuclick that bell as we bring you the award-winning shop. And ladies and gentlemen, the last time I was here, the influential and the man, Professor Ngugi wa Thiong'o, was here, and I was one of the performers. You know, that's a very big privilege, and it shows you that this is a big shop. Okay, so come on, welcome with me.
So my name is Arthur Muchuna. I am a resident of Kent, and I found out about the shop when I moved around this area. So some of my friends who are Kenyans told me there's a Kenyan shop with goods from home. So I really like it. We got things like clothes from Kenya, you know, some food from Kenya, which is really great, and they got good products.
Thank you.
My name is Joyce Kinyajui, and I thank God I'm a part of Lukinya. We are here to appreciate our customers, which are very happy because of Lukinya. They always get what they want here, and even the kids, when they come here, it's like their playground, and they love the Kenyan products. When they reach to the clothes, they just pick and they don't even feel to remove those clothes. So we are so happy because of our customers. Our customers are international customers, not only Kenyans. We have customers from all over the world who are here in America, and they really appreciate this store, and also we really appreciate them because they feel so comfortable when they are here. Habari zenu. My name is Lukinya International, and I come from Gatundu, Kenya. I came to the US in 1997, and I've been living in Kent, Washington, actually, for most of that time. Yeah, for those who don't know my background, I'm a social worker by profession. So actually, when I moved here, I had come to Minnesota, where I had been invited by the hospice group in Minnesota, St. Paul's, just to see how social work is done, you know, in a hospice setting. So then I moved to Kent, Washington, and I've been living here ever since. Before I moved to the US, you know, it became easier for me because I had traveled most countries actually as a social worker, and I started traveling when I was like 19 years old through my profession, social work. I had gone to Rwanda, I had gone to Zimbabwe, to India, to South Africa. So you know, it became really easy for me to adjust here because I had traveled to so many places.
Yeah, and then how did you, like when you landed here in the US, what was the culture like for you?
For me, it wasn't such a big culture shock because, you know, I had traveled to other countries, which are, you know, almost the same as US. But my most interesting thing, of course, was the driving left and, you know, left and right, you know. So that was the most challenging thing for me.
And then landing in the US, was before you even started Leukenya, was this like your first job or?
Oh, no. Actually, when I came back, I went back to school to continue with my social work. But I worked in different places. I worked for 𝐻𝐻𝐻. I worked for Employment Security Department. And after that, I decided to really go back to the social work itself. So I was a social service director in a couple of nursing homes here in Washington State. And then after that, I decided to start my own business. So I started by home care, adult family home. So that one, I've done it for the last, I would say, maybe 13 years. Yes.
So you still do it?
Yeah, I still do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I still do it.
That's amazing. So because today we are here for Leukenya, which has been now like a household name here for Kenyans and actually Americans. Yeah, umeingia ndani ya mashinani, eh? So let's first of all start with how you came up with Leukenya as a traditional or cultural shop.
Yeah, I think what I did, I started by bringing clothes because I saw there's a gap. You know, it was almost impossible to get you know, African wear in the US actually. So I started by, you know, bringing clothes, and it was really challenging because you know, Kenyans, we don't know how to produce masks. We know how to stand here, I measure you, then I make the dress for you. So I had to take 2 people in Kenya and trained them how to actually do clothes without measuring somebody. That is sizing, and that is now the American size. So lucky enough, they were able to catch it really well, and that's how I started now bringing clothes. Then after a while, before I moved to this shop, I was somewhere else, but that was more of like an office. So when I got this space, then I decided to move here. And when I moved here, I also saw a very big gap in foods, because it was almost impossible to get food, you know, our own food here in the US. So that's how I started bringing all types of foods. And I've been at this location now for the last 4 years.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So the last time I was here, it was not as big as this. I see you've really expanded. So what do we have in this shop?
Actually, yeah, you're right. It has really expanded, and we thank God for that, because like I always tell people, it's not our doing, you know, it's God, and also customers, because if customers are not buying, then of course you can't widen. So you've seen it's become bigger because you know, we have really good, very loyal customers, and they are usually very, very happy to get what they want, you know, what they want in this shop. So we have all types of clothing. We have African wear. We have also modern or American wear, because this shop, it has a lot of different customers, you know, all nationalities. So now I'm getting to a point where I'm not just doing the African wear, I'm mixing with the modern wear, so that, you know, everybody is covered. We also have African wear for children and also modern for children.
Wow, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So part of this shop is selling culture. I mean, not just culture, but Kenya in America. And it's a big thing, because if I wear something written Kenya, everybody will be like, what is that? Because not everybody knows Kenya here. I've asked some American, they're like, what, Kenya? Where is that? So talk to us a little bit about the promotion of Kenya through this shop, how it's been for you.
Actually, I feel really, and I'm not bragging, but I really feel very proud of myself because I'm selling Kenya into the world. Because we even get people from Australia, from Canada, ordering things through us. So we are really, you know, raising our flag in the US, which is a really good thing. You know, through our, you know, our African wear, you realize that most people now want to wear African inspired. You know, even if it's a modern shirt, they want, you know, something showing, you know, African wear. You find Nordstrom, places like Macy's, they're actually starting to source for African wear. So that's really good, a really good thing. Not just for us in business, but back home. Because of course, these clothes are being made by people back home. And we know how difficult it is and unemployment. So, I mean, it's a change that we are doing. We are having people being, you know, financially empowered, especially youth and women, which is a really great thing. We might look at it as now a business, but we have no idea what impact. Because like, if I buy, in 1 year, if I buy clothes worth $1 million Kenya shillings, that is being distributed to 4 people who are actually doing this thing. So it's a great thing, and I feel very proud about it.
Wow, that's amazing. So in other words, we are not just creating jobs here in America. Even Kenyans out there are being employed and getting a living from Leukenya.
Exactly, and that, I think that is the biggest advantage.
Wow, that's amazing. So what are some of the challenges to run such a humongous Kenyan, with Kenyan staff here in America?
Oh yeah, it's very challenging, because sometimes customers even come here and they're like, oh, I've come to look for a clothes because I sent someone to make a dress for me, but when it came here, it couldn't fit me, you know, it was done badly. So actually, by having this shop, it's not been easy. One thing, of course, getting to a point where, you know, the tailors in Kenya can make such high quality clothes, that has been really challenging, because one time one lady made the dresses, she had to take them all back and redo them again, because I'm very particular, and that's why customers love my clothes, because it has to be done the right way, period. So the challenges are like those, you know, having to train those tailors to do that, and also shipping. Shipping is also very challenging. As you know, air cargo is very expensive, so so it becomes challenging. But at least I'm able to ship every month. I'm able to ship. Yeah.
And how do you deal with you know, Kenyans, we like to convert. If somebody comes and see a kitenge here, they know maybe in Kenya it's a certain amount of shillings, but they don't count that you've shipped this thing here. So how do you deal with educating people that it's taken me some good amount to make sure that this good is here and in good conduct, and it's been passed by the government here in the US?
Yeah, we also get those challenges, but you know, I need to thank, you know, my customers, because most of them understand. Very small percentage who actually, you know, complain, you know, about the pricing and all, but at least they are able to understand, because these things, they don't just come by, you know, post office, or they have to come by air cargo, and they have to be cleared not by me because I can't clear any cargo myself. So it has to go through a broker who has to clear with the US Customs.
Yeah.
And that becomes also challenging, because you might expect to get the cargo within a week, but it gets even delayed to two weeks due to all the customs clearance.
Wow, wow, that's amazing. You also have some food stuff here from Kenya, and a lot of people are like, when I come to America, will I ever find Kenyan food? But this is the one-stop shop where you find everything, and it's also passed by the FDA. I heard you talking about that. So talk about what you have like for the food stuff, so that guys can understand what you have.
Yeah, actually, apart from the clothing, it is the #1 thing for people.
Yeah.
Everybody who walks in there, especially the new people, you know, they get so excited because they know they can get the real authentic. Because we all know, even in America, you get fake or counterfeit things. But the goodness is all our products are original. They come from Kenya. So we have, of course, beans, we have 𝐤𝐻𝐸, we have jogo, we have dengo, we have chickpeas, we have kamande, and those ones are made by Butterfry. And Butterfry is the best company that makes the best products, you know, beans in Kenya. And they are official distributor here in the US. So I sell on wholesale, so I distribute for them. Then we have, of course, unga. We have 𝐜𝐥𝐢𝐬, which is our #1 seller.
Wow.
Unfortunately, we sell it expensive, and it might even go a little higher because of two things. One thing, it has to come by air cargo. Why? Because they usually only have like 4 months expiration. So anytime I've tried to bring with a container, by the time it gets here and it's cleared, it has either expired or only has 1 month, and I've lost money on that. So these days I bring every month air cargo, which is quite expensive. But we all know, as Kenyans, we can't do without uji. And we also carry for the kids, you know, Toto Afia, and we know how important it is because most of us were, you know, we grew up taking those things. Then of course we have the tea. I only sell the premium because when you come to tea, it's different. So there's lower quality and the highest quality. So I only deal with premium myself. So I have Ketepa, I have Kericho Gold, and I have Safari. So those are the ones I carry. The others, we also have coffee, but I specialize on dormants because it's the best also. I like to sell the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we also have potato chips.
Yes, yes.
From Kenya.
Yeah.
We have doma and gouache. So those are healthy snacks. And everybody who has eaten our potato crisps, even the white people, they always come back for them because they have no salt. They are not as salty as, you know, the ones here. We also have rice, also from Butterfly, pure Bishori. Then greatest thing that just happened, we got to start bringing the traditional dried vegetables. We have akunde, we have managu, we have saga, and we have terere, which is dodo. Yes, and we recently has not been having them, but we have them here, but FDA had to hold them because they had to take them to the laboratories to make sure that they don't have pesticides.
Oh, okay.
And we thank God because they were all cleared, so we are just waiting to re-label them for nutritional value. Then we should be selling them in another 1 week.
Wow, that's amazing. You also have hair.
Yeah, we also have hair. Sorry, I forgot. We have hair, we have carvings, we have Kenyan t-shirts, we have sandals, we have shiodos, we have meiko, we have nyongos, and we have dhagiris. So we literally have almost
Everything.
Actually, we go with what customers ask. So anytime I encourage customers to drop in and say what they want from Kenya, yeah, then we'll bring them definitely.
And you also supply to a lot of Kenyan small shops here. Are you not afraid that they can take this business instead of people coming here, they go to them?
Oh my God, you know what? It is interesting because it's happening. But you know what I say? What God has given you, nobody can take it away from you. So that's why I'm really not afraid, because what is mine, what God has, it cannot be taken and given to somebody else. But of course, you know, we have all those things. We have some people sometimes blocking us, so people don't know about us. But unfortunately, we are the ones who supply to the most places here, especially 𝐉𝐨 Harvest. It's our #1. And then we also just got a contract with the new supermarket here in Kent, the International Supermarket. So we'll be supplying things to them. Actually, we have started supplying to them. So I mean, I am a wholesaler. When it comes to the food, I am a wholesaler. So that does not worry me. And a customer chooses where they want to go, you know. So, and even if they are buying in the other places, it's still good for me because they are getting it from me. Yeah, so that one I'm not afraid about it. But anyway, it has happened.
Yeah.
People have come from here. They have gone to the companies where I buy things, and then they have, you know, even said bad things that, oh, she's just a retailer, why don't you sell it to us? But they don't know we have a contract. Like almost all companies, I have 5-year contract, so I'm their distributor, and that's a legal binding, contract. Yeah, and I feel I needed to do that because getting the things here originally it wasn't easy. I had to do a lot of things, and especially with the U.S. government. In fact, as a matter of fact, I was audited last year, October, and I just got a report, I think it was in April, that I'm good to go. And actually, I have been given a certificate that they call importer verification. So every 2 years, I have to go to the company. I have to register the companies that I'm buying from in Kenya to here. So I have to register them with the U.S. government. And every 2 years, I have to literally go to the facility and do auditing, you know, whether the food is being processed in the right way. So I just got that certificate, I think in, April.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, that's amazing. You are doing incredible work here, especially for the Kenyan community. And one thing that stood out for me is when you talked about the young people, they come here, and because these are cultural stuff, you help them integrate with their Kenyanism and their tradition through what they are seeing here. So it's something very touching, and maybe you can elaborate that a little bit.
Yeah, you're right, actually. You see, sometimes we do business thinking that we are doing business to enrich ourselves, but sometimes we have no idea what impact it has. I know sometimes we assume because children are born in America that they don't appreciate their culture, and we are so wrong. When kids come to this shop, it's like a candy shop for them, because they are like, wow, we see Kenyan things, we see. So actually when they see their clothes and their boba jacket, they have to walk out with one. And when they actually, or the parents buy for them, they don't even remove them. They just walk away wearing them. So it looks like they are really happy. And then when they come here, they're able to, you know, run around and see all the things, and they really feel belonging. So it touched me very much to see, because we kind of, we don't integrate the children to our culture, because even us, we tend to even lose our culture or deny our culture. So we pass it on to those kids, but those kids have come to realize it's the other way around. So as a matter of fact, I have decided this year that I'm going to, as a way of giving back, I want to organize an event for kids. It's going to be Let's Kids Be Kids. So that's going to be like on the July 9th. So we are asking all parents with the young kids, because they'll be dancing because they really enjoy that, but they never have a chance to do that. So we'll be dancing to the Kenyan music. We'll be doing African fashion show. We'll be having talent showing. So in case they're parents with kids who have talent, then they can, register with us, so we can be able to help them on that day.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Also, you've won a lot of awards because of this because of this shop. Watu wakujui bana. Just say some of the awards that you've won, so that we have to celebrate people when they are alive.
Yeah. Actually, my only thing is I'm a very low-key person. Very, very low-key person. So most people don't even know me. Yeah, and most people don't even know who Lukinya is, because when I'm here, I mean, I have never felt like I am there. No, I'm really down there with everybody. So, yeah, I've been given some awards, like the African Achievement Award. I have gotten, the shop has been chosen as the best African clothing shop in the whole of US. So, I've won the awards, and, I thank God for that, and I thank the community for that, because they are the ones who chooses me, not me there talking about myself. So I really feel humbled, and more so, it makes me really feel very good, because and those awards, I also say, they belong to also people in Kenya, the people who are working hard, who are having jobs because of Lukinya. So I thank God, and I thank everybody for that.
Wow, wow, that's fantastic. Now, as we come to conclusion, you've always also gone to the not so conventional way of selling and doing online. So you have an online shop. Yeah, so maybe just talk about that also, so guys can know where to find it and how to buy.
Yeah, I have, we've decided, because we have a lot of people who call us from all over the state, because we ship actually all over the state for individual customers, and also wholesale retail shops. So we have a website, although as we speak now, it's still being worked on, because I'll tell you, it's very interesting. We had a really nice website that was running and everything, and actually it was hacked and put down. And unfortunately, we came to realize it's, some people who just didn't want us to be known, which is very unfortunate, because that cannot stop you from doing what God has given you the energy to do. So it's being worked on. It's www.lukinya.com. Yeah, very soon now we'll be able just to go online and order, and then we ship it to you.
That's amazing. So where can guys find you online now?
We are on Facebook. Yeah, sorry, we are on Facebook and Instagram, and then also you can also go to lukinya.com, but for the ordering it's still not functional. And then we are located in, the address is 21080 108th Avenue Southeast. That's in Kent, Washington, 98031.
Wow, that's amazing. So that was our time for us today. Thank you so much for honoring us and coming to Mkenya, Marekani. I'll have some of, I see you have some workers here. I'll have 1 or 2 minutes of their say about this shop. and then hope they will match what you said.
I hope so, because they are here most of the time.
Yeah.
Actually, me, it's hard to get me here because I'm all over, because I have to source, I have to market, I have so many things. So they are the ones who are here more, you know, most of the time.
Yeah.
And I also personally thank you, and I really like the work you're doing, because we need to have this. We need to have this interaction. So I thank you so much, and you know, continue with the good work.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
God bless you.
Okay, thanks.